Attention, please. Well, this is the kind of space you can rent in Japan. It's a rehearsal studio. It's pretty nifty. Comes with the Marshall Roland amps. I guess that's for this keyboard here, for the keyboard players. Oh, there's another Roland keyboard, so I guess that one's for the keyboard. Comes with a little mixer, full drum set with cymbals, even though it's a poopy export setup. It's poopy. The terrible Sabian Pros. They sound like poop also. But it's $5 for an hour, so you can't go wrong with that. Some PA speakers, crap mixer. There's my computer hooked up to it. So you got the double doors. Of course, it's Japan, so you have to take shoes off. So you got the double door here. Let's see, double door, double the stuff. There's a few other ones out here too. This is Studio 3, and if you look through the window, we got the hallway. It looks pretty neat. You can even, I don't know if you can see that, you can even rent acoustic guitar. Sorry, my hand's shaking. Old. Yay! So, yeah, that's it as far as that's concerned. Okay, this is one of my favorite things to play. It's some stuff that Mike always does, but mine's a little simpler than Mike's, but I don't know. Basically, he does the doubles on the bass drum and the doubles with the tom instead of doing like the double bass thing. So instead of doing doubles, I do singles between the tom, but the bass drum is on the opposite beat. It's not on the driving beat, basically. So it's like, sorry, backwards, right? So basically, Mike is always like doing doubles, so it's probably terrible, but that's okay. That's not the point. So basically, instead of doing like a double bass pedal thing and playing a driving like a half-time beat with hi-hat and snare and stuff like that, I play the bass drum and the floor tom with the left hi-hat and then bringing the snare over. And I'm sure you've heard Mike do it a few times, but it sounds really cool, and it's good for like some fast-paced music for some like breakdowns and stuff like that. It's one of my favorite things to do. So it goes a little something like this. So it's not so cool if you do it slow. If you do it a little faster, it starts to sound much better. So I'm going to play it slowly and get faster and faster. And, yeah, see how cool it is, and please feel free to use it. I love it. Sounds really cool. So. Anyway, okay, so yeah, if you get it going fast, it sounds pretty cool. And also, you can like work in some doubles with your left hand and do like some tom fills with it too. So you just play it one time again. It sounds pretty nifty. So yeah, you can work them in to there and just basically go around the toms. And on the snare, if you want to do like snare, you can accent sometimes with one single, so like a type thing. It sounds really neat. So something like this. same thing with that, but with the just like a bunch of tom work. So it's also cool for some, like, I think, I don't know, I might describe it as tribal stuff. I don't know. It's not really tribal, but just tom work. Work some, I don't know if they're paradiddles or just left, yeah. But basically you can do singles and doubles with your left hand here while your right hand's doing the same thing. And then you can even slow down the bass drum kick to give like some accents. That's it.